Crop production improvement. Crop production can be improved by adopting following practices. These practices can be grouped under three categories: nutrient management, irrigation, and cropping patterns. Nutrient management. Plants require nutrients for growth. Nutrients are supplied to plants by air, water, and soil as shown in the table. Air supplies carbon and oxygen. Water supplies hydrogen. Soil supplies 13 nutrients to plants. Some nutrients are required in large quantities and are therefore called macronutrients. The other nutrients are used by plants in small quantities and therefore called micronutrients. Deficiency of these nutrients affects reproduction and growth. Plants become more susceptible to diseases. These nutrients can be provided to plants by enriching the soil using manure and fertilizers. Irrigation. The technique of providing water to the crops in the fields by means of canals, reservoir, wells and tube wells, etc. is called irrigation. Rainwater harvesting and watershed management are fresh initiatives for increasing water availability for agriculture. Importance of irrigation. Irrigation water supplies two essential elements to crops, that is, hydrogen and oxygen. Moisture available in the soil required for germination of seeds. Water helps in absorption of nutrients by plants from the soil. Cropping patterns. It includes ways of growing crops. Different ways of growing crops can be used to give maximum benefit. Different ways of cropping pattern are: mixed cropping, growing two or more crops simultaneously on the same piece of land. For example, wheat plus gram or wheat plus mustard or groundnut plus sunflower. This reduces risk against failure of one of the crops. Intercropping. Growing two or more crops simultaneously on the same field in a definite pattern. A few rows of one crop alternate with a few rows of second crop. Crops selected should have different nutrient requirement. This ensures maximum utilization of nutrients. For example, soyabean plus maize or bajra plus lobia. Crop rotation. Growing different crops one after the other in a pre-planned succession is called crop rotation. Proper crop rotation can be used to grow 2 or 3 crops in a year with good harvests.